How's it? Today we are going to review this beautiful Cometa Fenix 400. I so badly want to call it a Springer, but it actually isn't a Springer. It is gas powered. So many wonderful things to discuss on this rifle, but before we do, let's first start and have a look at how it performs. I'm going to shoot with the open sights because it's one of the things that Cometa highlights as a function or as a feature of this rifle. So let's see how the rifle performs. I'm going to take 5 shots and then we'll try and shoot a rat on the completion of the 5 shots. So let's go and have a look at how it performs. Now, right now, you would have a better idea of how this is performing than me because you can see it in real time. I still need to go and have a look. Okay, so those were 5 shots. We'll see how that performed in just a second, but let's try and shoot the rat. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, isn't it? So let's just try and get the rat. I think I hit the rat, but it's not dead. I'm gonna try one more time. Again, hit the rat, but it's not dead. So, what do I like and dislike about this rifle? So, the things that I like. Firstly, it's got an adjustable trigger. Trigger is very, very smooth, as a matter of fact. We'll have a look at the trigger pressure in just a second, but the trigger is extremely smooth. One of the things that I haven't figured out whether I like or dislike is every single time you load the rifle, the safety pin at the back of the rifle here pops out, which means that after every single shot, you have to depress the safety in order to get the rifle to fire. Now, once again, I haven't quite figured out whether I like that or whether I dislike it. You know, there's parts of me that thinks it's a good idea, and it's parts of me that thinks it's a terrible idea. But irrespective, that functionality or that capability is within the rifle. Extremely light rifle. So a couple of things for me personally about this rifle. I'm actually shooting without a scope because this rifle is hectic on scopes. So if you look at the chrono data, it chronoed at about 640, 650 foot-pounds of energy with 16 grain pellets. So it's not, I mean, it's not excessive, but at the same time, every single scope that I've put on this rifle has taken a hammering. So we have to be quite specific around the scope that we want to put on here and how we are actually going to fit that scope. It is going to be an important facet if you want to shoot this rifle with a scope. At this point in time, I thought that the shot count was pretty good, but I'll have to go and have a look. and see what that looked like, and then obviously we didn't get the rat. So it's one of those things. All in all, I think this is a fantastic rifle. I wouldn't give this to my boys to go and play in the backyard because they're going to leave holes in your wall. This is very, very powerful. I mean, I can literally feel it every time I pull that trigger. But if you're hunting sort of small animals, rats, I mean, I wouldn't shoot doves with it once again because I think you'll destroy the dove. But if you're shooting small animals with it, I think that that's perfectly in line with what its capabilities are and what it was designed to do. And that's really some of the key things that I wanted to focus on and highlight about this rifle. So I've just gone and fetched the target because obviously you could see in real time how the shots were placed, but I couldn't. And I have to be honest, that's pretty impressive at 20 meters with an open sight. I'm actually well impressed with that capability. Let's also at this point in time just measure the trigger. So as I mentioned, you'll see that the safety pin goes and pops out. So you have to depress the safety pin in order to take the shot. And I'm just going to take the wheeler and let's have a look at what this trigger measures at. 1.4 pounds. Extremely light trigger, like I mentioned. It's actually very, very nice to shoot. Really enjoyed shooting this rifle. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.